We're just wandering around the outskirts of town today.
Seeing what we can find.
Yeah, we're doing what we do, wander. So today we thought bringing you along.
We're HugAndRackle.
We sold our house, we sold our cars, and we sold all of our stuff.
So we could travel the world full time.
While working full time.
We are just average people who have always wanted to see the world.
Come follow along while we listen to the greatest hits. I'm pretty sure that I can't tell Rachel I can't find flowers for her because, you know, I mean. Furniture, appliances.
Also everywhere.
All out in the front of the stores. Everywhere you go. It's pretty neat because you don't even have to go in to check out the merchandise. Did we mention it keeps going on forever? There's no shortage of fresh fruit and vegetables.
Nope.
Everywhere. Some of these markets seem to go on forever. So just to be clear, we're showing a little bit of video, but there's at least 15 to 20 minutes of us walking through these markets. We didn't video the half of it. It really does keep going forever.
It's huge and you can find pretty much anything you need.
Yeah, it was harrowing there for a minute, but we did find our way out of the maze. Pretty great though.
We got a frying pan for $5. We don't normally buy stuff like that, but our pan at the place is like super sticky. We're hoping this really expensive $5 pan will help out. Shopping here goes on forever. Get out of the tourist areas and walk around the edges and you'll find a bunch of stuff to look at and shop for.
It's funny, everywhere we go, see all these American influences. Here got the Friend Bar and Cafe. After a long day of walking, we decided to get some dinner and we stopped at this place called the Stevens Center. It's actually owned by a couple from Boston. They run this here.
Apparently they also have a bed and breakfast somewhere around here.
Yeah,
too.
It's very interesting. If you're craving some of your favorite things that you're used to, this is a great menu because they've got standard traditional fare. They have Chinese food, they have Mexican food,
Yep.
but all in the variety that you're used to
American-ish.
in the US. So we're looking forward to this.
It's supposed to be tacos. These are massive.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of food. There are a lot of these really great murals on the sides of buildings in Tirana, all around the city. We'll try to show you as many as we can, but they're spread out so far. You pretty much have to walk 2 hours from one end of the city to the other and walk around the entire outer loop to catch them all. Got a piece of the Berlin Wall. And wandering around, we found this cool little off-the-street place that's kind of back a little bit.
Stoa?
And it's a student-oriented place. There's a school nearby. Good prices, really good cappuccino. It's nice. It's just a cool atmosphere.
Inside,
You know.
outside.
There's a lot of youths.
We're the old birds.
It's an 18th century stone bridge. It's called Tanner's Bridge. Kind of right here in the middle of the city. Pretty neat. This is the Lana River, runs through town. Kind of a creek more than a river. Just got my hair cut across the street there at Barber Bessie. $5 US. Took about 5 minutes and don't need another one for a whole month. Happened to find this little car show where they got this little track set up in front of the university and they're racing around. Pretty cool.
That guy was deep.
Yeah. This is fun. I love it when we just happen upon stuff like this.
Nothing like the smell of burning rubber.
Oh man, and it's big time out here. So this has been interesting up to this point, but now we got 4 cars and it's not that big of a track. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen here. Yeah, that's pretty fun. This is the ultimate example of boys with their toys. January 11th, 2024, and it's the first day since we arrived in Tirana in early December that the main square is clear. When we first got here, they were setting up the Christmas fair and it was almost finished. Now we can actually see it as it is, completely empty, and it's massive. We finally get right up on the I Love Tirana. There are a lot of interesting buildings in Tirana, like all throughout the city. Just the designs are really unique. So we're wandering far today, and we're far enough now where we can actually see the side and the details on this hill. So we got some friends here on the road. So we wandered about an hour and a half outside of the main middle of the city, and we're definitely on the outskirts after seeing the cows. Now we have sheep. Definitely off the beaten path is the absolute best, don't you think?
Yes, definitely. We usually find very interesting things when we're, going off the weird way. Love it.
As we're wandering up under the foot of the mountain, we went to this little bakery. We got these rolls, about 35 cents US. Pretty good deal.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
They're tasty.
Yeah, really good. We're really enjoying the outskirts here. It's a lot of fun.
Outskirts.
Yeah. It's worth it if you have the time to just wander really far outside the edge of the city.
We always enjoy that for sure.